Hey, what's up, bros? Long time no see. Been a minute, bro. Today, we're gonna be watching Why You Can't Stop Gooning, explained with Dark Souls, bro. It's by Souls Improvement. Let's go ahead and see what he gotta say, bro. I'm curious, fam.
Have you ever wanted to specifically not do something, but then you end up doing that one specific thing anyway?
Procrastination, by the way, get fucked, bro.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I used to think like I just have no discipline, no self-respect, because I always end up doing the same thing that I specifically didn't want to do. But the game Dark Souls made me realize that it's actually not about discipline or self-respect. If you don't have a soon, you're going to goon. The problem—
That is a crazy little simile you just did there, bro. But okay, family, I'll let it slide.
with guys these days is they have so much goon going on because they have no soon. Most people have an eternal noon because they have no soon.
He might be spitting. He might be spitting.
This make sense? So you goon until noon because there was no soon to just get it over with already. It's done. Carry on with your day. Having a soon is a powerful way to live. You need to have plans. You need to be doing something soon.
Okay, so I get what you're talking about. I don't know exactly what he mean with the goon stuff, bro. Cause like, I don't know, if you can't control yourself gooning, bro, like, I don't know, bro, you need professional help. Like, you chronically doing that, bro? Yikes, dude. But I think I get what he means, bro. I think he's talking about more of like, in my interpretation, I think he's talking about procrastination, not masturbation. Procrastination.
Need something to be excited about. If you don't know, gooning is like edging, like intense and prolonged self-pleasure.
Okay, he's just talking about the popularized version of goon. Okay.
It's increasing stimulation to the verge of orgasm without climaxing to achieve an obsessive state of prolonged arousal and pleasure.
I'm gonna be completely honest, bro. I didn't even know that's what gooning meant. I thought it was just, you know, busting out a quick one, bro. Pause. I didn't even, you know, okay. I don't know, bro. Like, that's the first time I'm hearing about it, bro. I never actually bothered to look up the definition or, you know, paid attention to any of that, bro. But, okay. Learn something new every day.
It's something people do when they watch their adult videos, you know? Gooners spend hours indulging in this practice, sometimes in a dedicated goon cave setup designed.
Dedicated goon cave is diabolical, my bro. Niggas be wildin'.
And for maximum immersion and overstimulation. A lot of us are gooning, but not just in a sexual sense. Gooning is
a lot of us, but not me. That's insane. You know, I'll handle my business real quick, but like long, intense hours of that, bro. I think you need help. I'm sorry, bro. I think you need help. That's a little too much, bro.
More than just watching adult videos. It also goes into mental masturbation. You can goon to information, you can goon about what game you're gonna play. You just look at your little Steam library.
Okay. So I was right. He's talking about procrastination as well. I gotcha, bro. Understood, family.
You see all these games like, what am I gonna play? And then you just go on YouTube and watch something mindlessly and do basically nothing. Or you know, you goon thinking about, what am I gonna eat tonight? I wanna lose weight, I wanna gain muscle, what do I eat? You don't know how to cook, so you never cook anything, you just goon. You're mentally masturbating. You're edging without getting that final result. And it's a real thing these days, you know? We live in the age of the goon.
Age of the goon is insane, my boy. That's egregious. Yuck, dude.
But you really need to just not give yourself all of these options and just choose one thing. That way you're not gooning and you're making your soon come sooner. Your dinner will be ready sooner because you stopped gooning thinking about what to eat for dinner and just decided to have—
Okay, bro is using goon as a subtext for procrastination a little too much, bro. We get it, bro. It's procrastination, bro. You a little too obsessed with the word goon, bro. Relax. Like, bro over here making rhymey-wimeys and shit. Like, damn. Okay, bro.
like, I don't know, chicken and rice. Easy. When you're exploring areas in Dark Souls, the hope is to find the next boss.
Sure.
Find the good items. So you bear
Sure.
through the sometimes crappy areas like the swamp areas. You're okay being in there because you know you have you have something to look forward to.
That's true. You know, just recently I made Naruto Uzumaki in Dark Souls 3, by the way. Had to run through the swamp. Really annoying, by the way. I recommend using a dagger. You might want to quick step through that. Just saying, bro. Yeah, I was looking forward to playing with my cousin in Pontiff Sullivan, fighting invaders. I wanted to make a new build. I wanted to make a face build, a regen build, and so I made Naruto Uzumaki, and I made it to Pontiff. I had a goal. I stuck to that plan, that goal. I was driven to accomplish it and finish it, and I saw it through. Instead of procrastinating, say, oh, I'll do this tomorrow, I'll do this the next day, and that's really with anything. It could be an essay you're writing, it could be, maybe this job you want to apply to, but maybe you're like nervous or scared. You really just have to go for it, you know? Whether you're too lazy to do something, you're too nervous or anxious to do something, you really just need to go for it, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's about your future, bro. You gotta think about the long run. You know what I mean, bro? Continue.
And that's how you stop gooning in life, because when you have something that you really, really want to do a lot, like fight the next cool boss or make progress in your goals in real life, then you're not just gonna stay in the stupid area before the boss, hanging out and loitering and doing nothing. The same.
You know what's funny? He says that, but to me it looks like you're loitering. That is not the correct path. Turn left, go back, my boy. Let me help you out, cuz. Get to that next fire so you can get out of the swamp area. You do not need to be here. Please continue.
Way that you're not gonna sit around and goon in your room and watch random videos when you actually have shit that you want to do. Having a soon and getting rid of so many different options so that you don't get stuck by decision paralysis pretty much automatically makes the goon go away. This is how you magically stop gooning all the time and actually become productive. And maybe it sounds hard to do right now, like, yeah, like, this sounds nice and all, but
yeah, it is. It's very hard to do when you're actually in the process of doing it. Pause. When you're actually in the process of trying to start and actively complete your tasks that you want done, you know, it usually takes something forceful to act, especially if it's something you really are procrastinating on. Like for the longest time, I've been procrastinating on cleaning my room. You know what I mean? I gotta clean my room, gang. I've been procrastinating on it, but now I gotta do it. You know what forced me to act, bro? I had a little visitor, bro. I saw a little mouse, bro. So right now I'm gonna clean out my closet after this video, make sure everything's tight, and I'ma handle that, bro. I'ma handle it. I got the little trap set up, you know what I mean? And that's with anything, bro. Like I said, an essay, maybe a job you want to apply to, bro. It could be anything, really, bro. Like a video you want to upload, maybe that dookie you've been holding in for the last 45 minutes because you don't feel like getting up. Just go for it, bro.
it's kind of hard to be productive. Like, yeah, okay. Oh, being productive is the solution to gooning? Oh, yeah, I should just be productive then. Oh yeah, but I'll do it later though, because I don't really feel like being productive. You say like, I'll just try to stop gooning on my own. But you won't.
Yeah.
If all you think about is, don't do this thing, you're gonna do the thing, because it's all that you're thinking about. If all of your effort is just thinking about, don't do the thing, you definitely are gonna do it.
Yep. And that is reverse psychology. That's what that's called, bro.
If I say, don't think of a pink elephant, instantly it comes to your mind, a pink elephant. But if you can replace it with something else, something more important to you that you actually want to do, that's fun to you, that makes you want to get out of bed faster to do it, that makes you not even want to eat or sleep or drink water because it's literally consuming your whole brain, then magically, all of a sudden, you don't want to goon anymore.
Yeah. By the way, like I said before, you're missing that fire. By the time you got there, that second fire should have been lit. Just saying, bro. Coming from like someone who plays Dark Souls 3 a lot, bro, and who's sped run this a lot, bro, you should have already had that second fire lit. I'm just saying, bro. Sorry, I'm backseat gaming, bro. Continue.
You don't even have time to think about it, because now your mind is occupied with something you love, like building computers, or working on your YouTube channel, or working out, or making good food, or making your own business that could make you rich. If you had something so cool and awesome waiting for you, Like for example, the boss fight in the swamp area in Dark Souls 3. The swamp area in Souls games are always memed because like everyone hates them and they're so annoying and you just want to get out. But in that swamp area is the boss fight for the Abyss Watchers, which is like a really fucking cool boss fight. So even though you don't really like the area, you still go around and explore it.
Okay, no, I don't explore the area, but I mean, if you want to, sure. I mean, this guy seems to be heavily into PvE. It's not my forte, but even though I'm not heavily into PvE, I will agree that the Abyss Watcher's boss fight is really good, and it's structured really well.
Because you need to in order to open the gate to their boss fight. You actually are working towards something, and so you don't linger around, you just get what you need and move forward. And beating this boss fight is one of the actual important bosses in the game because you need their Lord Cinders to beat the game, which is an even bigger soon. You don't loiter and make yourself stay in the bad area of the game like the swamp or your goon cave, because you have something more important that is happening soon that you gotta get to because it's so much more exciting than what's happening in this fucking swamp. So like, I'm not telling you to be productive and have no more fun in your life. I'm telling you to find something that you actually want to do, that is actually fun to you, that deep inside of your heart you actually really enjoy. Right? I'm not telling you what to do, I'm telling you to find this thing for yourself so that you can replace gooning with that. I'm not telling you
It's a gunning.
specifically what to do with your time. You can do whatever you like, but replace the bad habits like gooning with things that actually make you happy and are like conducive to your goals. I'm not telling you to be productive in the sense of like, get a job, invest in the stock market.
Okay, but maybe you should do that. Maybe you should get a job. Just saying. I'm just saying. It's hard out here, you know? Keep the grind up, bro. Go ahead and get a job, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. You can do it though. You know? Be productive, bro.
Work hard. Make sure to set up your pension plan. I'm saying that it is productive to do something that you love doing. And so replace gooning, the bad habits, with something that you love. That's what I'm saying.
He's not wrong, bro. The thing I think that he isn't saying, or the thing that he's not really bringing light to, is that sometimes the things you love has to be a hobby first. You have to actually be productive in your life, and that thing that you love should be a hobby until it could be your main thing. I love voice acting. I adore voice acting. I love being a different character. It feels like I'm going on a different journey. I'm playing a different role. Whether I'm playing a middle-aged black man in a 24-story penthouse, or I'm playing a totally radical and groovy surfer bro guy, man, who's totally like riding the waves and stuff, bruh. Or
I'm playing a tyrannical demon lord that came from the deepest spawns of hell its very self to rule upon the world.
Or I'm playing the sincere hero who's trying to find his way in this world and trying to protect everyone. It's different kind of things that you do in your life, whether it's writing a book, whether it's voice acting, whether it's making YouTube videos, whether it's something as simple as applying to different jobs so you can get a different job position, bro. Whether you don't like your current job position and you're trying to go to another field, or you're just trying to get a job in general. At the end of the day, that thing that you love has to be a hobby first before it can be the main thing you do as like something that sustains yourself. But yeah, continue.
If you don't have a soon, then you're going to goon. Stop worrying about doing what's right and avoiding anything bad. The current state of self-improvement, I feel like, is saying like, if you have even a little bit of microplastics or whatever, seed oils, or like if you touch your little wee-wee too much, then basically
Niggas be wildin'! That's crazy, bro. Okay. Microplastics? Seed oil? Huh? This got me confuddled, bro. Alright, continue, bro.
basically you're screwed. And good luck getting your streak back, because I'm actually perfect and I never make any mistakes. Oh, but you failed. Oh, sucks to be you, I guess. I think we gotta stop letting these little setbacks make us think that we are complete failures.
Yeah,
Men are supposed to be strong and able to do things like eat barbecue chips without having a big drama and ruining their day because they're unhealthy.
I don't know any man that does that, but I mean, okay, bro. But that's the thing though, bro. He's right. Especially for like men. I mean, this can go for both ways, for both females and males. But especially for men, you gotta be mentally strong, bro. Females too, but especially men, okay? Because we're seen as leaders, bro. We are. Whether you like it or not, we have a lot more responsibility and we're seen as leaders, and it's a daunting task. But you really got to take control of your life, and you have to actually be mentally and physically strong. Strong in mind and body. Again, this applies to women as well. And there are some very strong, very physically and mentally strong women. My mom, for example, has a lot of mental strength. She has a lot of fortitude, and I'm proud of her. You know, mainly specifically for men, we have to actually be pretty much built like titanium. You know what I mean? We have to actually have a strong foundation and fortification, not only for our bodies, but for our mental, bro. Continue, family.
When you let it completely become your master, then that's when it turns into a sickness. When you think that, okay, I don't actually want to finish my ejaculation, so I'll just goon and keep it inside. As if that isn't worse than just doing it and getting it over with, man. Stop putting these chains of self-improvement on yourself and just live. Living to your natural rhythm, even if you bust a nut here and there, makes you the most lively version of yourself. Stop gooning and just have a soon, and just don't let small setbacks make you feel like you're worthless. You're better than your mistakes or whatever. Just keep going toward your soons and your goals. We're like indoctrinated right now, and we believe that if we ejaculate, then we lose power or something. So instead of actually doing it, I'll just sit here for like 4 hours and not do it, but like almost do it though.
Is that how gooners like think? Is that how they mentally process things? Is that their mental gymnastics? Like, what? If you think, wait, you don't want to bust a nut because you feel like you'll lose? Like, huh? Okay. Sure, I guess. I don't know the mind of a gooner. That sounds bizarre to me. I'm actually like really, I'm discombobulated right now. This is like, it's like my mind just got blown and I'm like fucking learning about a whole new universe right now. This is a very informative video. I'm learning a lot here. Continue.
That's fucking way worse than just doing it. You're wasting your time and you're getting even worse effects from whatever you're watching because you're looking at it for so much longer than if you just did it for like 5 minutes. You're damaging your mental health more, which is why people say don't watch it in the first place. My advice is that hopefully in the first place, you don't even get the idea to goon, because you have so much awesome soons in your life. But you will get the urge. And when you do get the urge, either you gotta push harder toward your soons and have more fun and do more stuff and kinda distract yourself. Or you just gotta do it. You just gotta get it over with. Just do it, and then don't stay lingering thinking you messed up so bad. Just move on and get back to pursuing your goals, your soons. Don't let it control your life more than it needs to. The day doesn't need to be ruined. Just realign and get back to your soon. Don't hold yourself back. Just move on. It's okay if it happened, whatever. Just like, what are you gonna do about it now anyway? Just work on your goals or do something interesting or fun. Even meeting up with your friends or like planning specific dates for specific things, you know, just make plans, make more soons in your life. If you don't have a soon, you're going to goon. That's all I have to say for today, guys.
Okay, bro. That was a very nice video. Very informative, bro. And I absolutely loved it. Soul's improvement, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to you, family. This is my first time seeing a video from you. I liked it. Make sure I like the video. You like the video too. Link in the description to the original video, bro. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Follow his message. Peace out, A-Dogs.